Hi Capricorn, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, happy 22nd of the 11th. Maybe not when you listen to this, but when I record it, it's for me a very special numerology day because the number 22 is a master number and the 11th is a master number. And yeah, those has specific meanings for me just personally as well. So it's a gorgeous day for manifestation and that I put out this video for you guys today has meaning, I feel. And we're just starting up these 2 new weeks for you where I asked the universe what Capricorn needs to hear most right now. That's my question for Source to answer. And as I do that, like we're going for this 22nd of November, 2 to 11, and we move out of Scorpio season and into Sagittarius on this very specific day. So it is a shift for sure. It can be a shift for everybody every day, but it's like special energy today, I feel. So let's see what's up for you guys for the upcoming 2 weeks. And if that's going to play a role in it. Of course it can, and of course it doesn't have to. It's up to you. But I also always find it interesting to use when it's good energy going, like to really use it. So I hope it's going to benefit you quite a lot. So, and we're going to move into December when those 2 weeks are up. Aww. Oh. It's really nice to see. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. The first card out is 7 Deadly Sins, and don't be too alarmed. I get a bit annoyed that the backdrop keeps showing because the camera keeps shifting. 7 Deadly Sins. That's what we're moving out of. And then I disappear. Yes, we're zooming out of that and zooming into this. Legends. Oh my God, it's going to be all the reading into the 2 weeks is going to be all about this. Capricorn, I've called you my paradise people. I think for the last, either it was Taurus or it was the last Capricorn, because it has been a tie between Capricorn and Taurus. I called you my paradise card. I don't call you my paradise card. I called you this is the paradise card, but you're my paradise people. And I feel like Capricorn has sort of lost their groove for a bit there, just for a while. Oh my God, I don't know what's up with that I'm zooming out as soon as the card goes away. Can you focus on the card? It doesn't want to focus there. Do you want to focus here? Oh, there I am. Let's see how the camera wants to work with us today, guys. I barely dare to move. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you lost it there for a bit, and that you went sort of into a bit of a funk, and then you sort of stepped out of it, and you sort of reclaimed your position of first runner-up, I was going to say, but first place for the Paradise people, and then Taurus got pushed back to the runner-up. It has been sort of between you guys and Taurus. Not that it's a competition, but it's you that definitely has had the highest vibration and the best coming up for you, it seems. But the other signs are picking up, and it's looking really good for a lot of people. This is what we're moving out of. The 7 Deadly Sins. It just means that everything that you've been working on for the past decade, literally for the past decade, that means think back to 2010, where a lot of people discovered a lot of change for their life, for their inner world, for the outer world, for people around them, for like overall there's shifts. And I just feel like every 2-3 years we were sort of, in a pause, in a vacuum, in sort of a limbo situation, and then 2-3 years would pick up again, and like keep moving forward. And it's these type of energies that we're getting rid of. You're like, whatever you dealt with, felt in the core of your being that it doesn't serve you anymore, you probably have worked on it. So it doesn't mean that you have had a super, super tough ride. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to have that. But I feel like most people have, who are in the awakening stages, I should say. So we don't need to put too much emphasis and too much focus on what you're walking out from, walking away from, choosing now to leave behind. And I don't care, and it's not like I'm not sitting here saying I don't care. I just mean it doesn't matter what it is that you've been struggling with, what it is that is negative in your life. If it is negative, just let it go as best as you can to your best ability. And like I said, it's not, this and this and this I can let go of, but this thing I've struggled with since I was 5. So that's a chronic thing, and so I have that. No, you don't. No, you don't have that. It's in the genes because my mom had the same. Well, genes, smemes. It's all I have to say about it. It's just it's an energy that you kept repeating, and in doing so, it becomes real. And keep repeating it even more then, because now it has become real. So now it's true, and now it's reality. And you kept repeating it, and you kept repeating it. And now you're starting to see more and more evidence of this, of whatever it is that you're dealing with or has dealt with. And we're more and more saying, well, see, what did I say? Well, keep repeating it, and you're going to see more of it. Like, I feel like for a lot of awakened people, there's not a lot of awakened people. I'm sorry if I sound a bit harsh here, but like, you do have the power, you do have the responsibility, you do have every single card and star dealt to your favor. All you got to do is now focus in the direction of what you want, and you then cannot continue to talk and continue to repeat what it is that we want to leave behind. And like I said, nothing is so big that particular thing you can't shift. And I don't care if you lost an arm. I truly don't, because it's the same thing. It's just the same thing. And so if it doesn't serve you anymore, if it's something that you've been struggling with forever, it seems like, it does it again, it's going to start to zoom out. It's like, we don't need it anymore. So don't hang on to it anymore. Okay, next card out is the Legends card, and this is where the shift happens. So if there's something that you've been working on forever, or something that you've been wanting to go towards, rather, let's shift now. We're walking away from something, and so now we're walking towards something. There's such a difference in vibration to walk away from something and keep repeating that, or walk towards something. It's a slight difference if you think about it, but there's a major shift in your vibration if you take that approach. And this card shows my little sleaze bag here. You might have dealt with people in the past that really has not served you, in the sense that they've been really negative, they've been dragging you down, they've been narcissistic, they've been just generally douchebags, really, really hard to deal with. It can be a parent, it can be a friend, it can be a coworker, it can be a boss. It's more like you probably dealt with it in terms of boss, parent, partner. It seems like that's where they show up the most. Only to teach us what we want, because you are teaching yourself what you don't want. And I feel like this little sleazy guy here, still a bit on fire, he's being pushed out of the picture. Like so the angel from above, see the light coming in? The angel from above here, just descending, coming down. And here's a little troll, with crystal in its hand, and there's a lot of crystals behind it, And then here you are sitting in a bit of a, like a little creek, a little flod, and so like 2/3 of this card is just pure bliss, pure clean, positive, light energy. And this is what we're moving away from. So we have like an inkling left. We're dealing with it still, but that's the key word. You're dealing with it. It's not something that you're not aware of. It's not something that you don't see an end to. You don't find the answers to it. If it feels like it's still around and you haven't found the answers to it, I promise you that you're like 1 minute away. With all the shifts now and everything that sort of mainstream is doing, the general population is in on it. Like, I was going to go towards the dark side there for a bit, but I'm going to drop it because we're not moving away from something, we're moving towards. So now we're moving more towards what we want here. I know this is very general, but this really can apply to anything and everything that you have dealt with in the past, to then move into the 7 heavenly virtues. So literally, it's just showing you for these two upcoming weeks, for start today, what a perfect day to start it on. Going from the 7 deadly sins into the seven heavenly virtues is this keys to goodness. And I just have to say, because the word key, just the keys in general, like the key to a door, that particular word has just followed me around lately. And here it is again, keys to goodness. So, and I feel, I mean, I've seen it, I've heard it, I read it in past readings as well. But for some reason, I want to bring it up to you. So there might be a significant sign there for you as well, or like a guidance there. If you see keys, if you hear the word keys, or if you see it in pictures, if like however it, or if you find keys, like find a key on the ground or just indoors, like, did I leave that key out here? What? Like, and just a key in your, that it makes sense that it's there, but it's still a key that you find in your pocket or something like that. It is a symbol for something. It is a symbol that something is about to open. It's opening doors, and it's opening up for new opportunities, for new paths, just for a new life. And we're dropping this and we're moving into this. And I feel like that particular shift happens within you for the upcoming 2 weeks. It's no joke. Like I said, of course, we've been dealing with things since birth. I mean, coming into this time around, this is a great awakening. Everybody talks about this being the great awakening. What does that mean? Hello. It means that you go from being en vante för vinden, a mitten for the for the wind. You don't say that in English. You're just sort of being tossed around, sort of following what others are doing and reacting your way through life, having no clue that others are just a response to whatever you're sending out, having like no idea that you're actually the creator of your reality. And then not to pass away, not to leave your body behind and cross over to the other side and then find out about it, but rather stay in your body and actually become aware as we're still in our bodies. That is just the true meaning of becoming awake, like in an awake state on earth before you die. I mean, I believe there's no better thing ever to just fully have full control of yourself, what you want to manifest in life, having an inspiration, a true inspiration about doing something and actually be able to manifest it, actually be able to create that, however big or however silly it sounds or seems, that truly you can create that. And it's not like you haven't created it before. Hello. We have created a shitty life. We have created, maybe not shitty, but like struggles, just going uphill towards, like not towards, but to, like against. So in the, I think the majority would say they would go to a job that they sort of don't like. If they were to win millions, they would stop working there tomorrow. And so it's not your dream job. You might be in a relationship that you find quite okay, and you might have like a couple of weeks of vacation, if at all, during the year, where you sort of go all crazy about things that you really want to do. But it's not really what you want to do. It's what your money allows for you to do. And so now we drop this. Bye-bye. We do the shift. And we don't do the shift anything. You make this choice. It's a choice. It's a choice to let go of what does not serve you anymore, and to just step into whatever serves you. That could mean that you have awesome friends around you, that you're in an awesome relationship. It could mean that you really enjoy your work, that you are feeling blessed when you wake up in the morning, and like you have a purpose here, like everything is good. Everything is good, everything is fine. But you might have done that by chance, by it just happened. You were so lucky to be in the right place at the right time, that sort of thing. Or the other story I just told, that you've lived quite the opposite, that you truly didn't enjoy it all that much. That's still law of attraction. That's still you creating your life. Only you've attracted exactly what you have emitted from your vibration. And you're making a choice now, Capricorn. You're making a true choice where you're leaving behind what doesn't serve you. And as I started out saying, it might look nice on the outside. It actually really even might look nice on the outside. But there's still something that just keeps repeating in your brain, that it feels like it's on autopilot. And it just talks and talks and talks and talks. And it's like, oh, shut that. You know? And that is you, guys. That is you who need to make that shift. And I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it really can be done. And it seems like we're quite lazy to shift those thoughts if it's just so and so bad. Well, it's an okay relationship. You know, he or she doesn't hit me. It's okay, pay at my job. And, you know, I have a job. That's good. Yeah, I guess that's good. But that's not what you came here for. And in these awakening times, you're shaking yourself up. If you haven't awoken and you're a person who's probably quite spiritually inclined, you're probably very interesting in like personal development, knowing yourself, knowing why others are acting the way that they are, wanting to help others, really being of service to others, things like that, then for sure you are going through something right now that if you haven't been aware or awakened to the fact of your own, like what you send out, it seems like we need a bit of a shake up in order to wake up. So you might have had a tough, sorry for keep rhyming. You might have had a tough breakup. I just said shake up, wake up, and break up. You might have had a tough breakup. You might have lost your job. You might be in a very tough financial situation. You might have had some health scares, even had maybe a stroke, maybe cancer, maybe whatever it is that you picked. And I'm battling whether to use those words, but whatever you picked to wake yourself up, you've done it. And we're now moving into this. So whatever you've been dealing with, Capricorn, know for a fact that you're leaving this behind. There's no more of this. You're choosing something different. And if you're a bit like, oh, I don't know if I have, know for a fact that we're 2/3 in. You're dropping the negative and moving towards the positive. And this, guys, if not like starting that journey today, if you don't see immediate results, like tonight or tomorrow afternoon, just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Keep not letting the old pattern back. If it's there, just say, bye-bye, friend. You served me well. I do know what I don't want, so I do know what I do want now. And it's really clear to me, and I'm going to stick to that path. And then just glue yourself to it and just keep repeating it. And it's my coming from evidence from my own life, knowing, not hoping, not believing, not thinking, knowing. But you won't believe me until you tried it yourself, until you walk the walk and know for yourself that it's true, that whatever you send out there, not necessarily even think about, but what you send out with your vibration, your energy, it's what's going to come back to you. And just keep doing it, because spirit comes in to say, we're moving away from this. We're choosing the more positive and lighter. Whatever it is that you dealt with, it's a done deal. You sort of learned your lesson, even though there's no real lessons here, but you've done your homework and it's done. You passed the test. There's no test, but you passed it. And we're moving into this awesome paradise-like reality because you chose to. You chose to. Okay, guys, that's going to be an awesome 2 weeks for you, with the kickoff today, with moving into Sagittarius, Mercury going direct again, Jupiter is playing with us, coming in on this day in the 22nd of the 11th, and I'm calling you my Capricorn, my paradise people again. So it's beautiful, beautiful energy for you guys. I hope that uplifts some of you if you have been dealing with some stuff, that it truly is the end of things. If you look at higher politics right now, if you look at what's happening in the world, that things come to light right now, people are being held accountable for their actions. Like stuff is just coming to the surface and being let go, like one explosion after the other. And you know, it's working on the bigger scale, and it's working on the smaller scale. Not that you're small in any sense, but you know what I mean. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next week for your love reading. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It really would help me a lot. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye.